Yo, what is up people? It is your boy Sneebles right here. I hope you guys had a fantastic day once again today. Okay, so welcome back to another episode, of course, on a new season. We're in the 2026-2027 season. Yeah, not many seasons we've done, to be honest. It's kind of weird, you know, because obviously we would have started on the 21-22 season, am I correct? But yeah, you know, there's not been a lot of seasons, but we've done what we could in the Premier League, of course, for the last couple of seasons, and you know, it's been all good. It has been all good. Transfers wise, as I just see here, let's just go to top deal. So we're going to start with transfers. Of course, this is going to be a longish video where we talk about transfers. So might only get about 2 games in. You know, if we can get 3, we'll get 3. But we always talk about transfers and who's gone, who's coming, and yeah. So just look at the top deals here. Of course, in the league. Well, from around the world as well, obviously. Yeah, Raspadori left Lyon to join United for £120.7 million. Very good striker, of course. Yeah, so that's done. Jonathan David has left Liverpool to join Palace for £91.5 million. Jesus, that's a great buy for Palace, who actually they've loaned one of my young centre backs. So, you know, obviously we'll get onto him in a bit. Yuri Tielemans left Liverpool to join Atletico. Gee, Liverpool have made some money, I'll tell you that now. But yeah, that's all good. Of course, the next big one is this guy who we actually bought, Velasco, from Lorient for £80 million. It's my biggest transfer done since. Got that transfer over the line, but yeah, we'll go on. We'll go on about him in a bit. Maloney went to Bayern for 72.3. Romero, you know, yeah, some interesting buys here. You know, I'm not going to go through it all. Vlahovic to Monaco, yeah, so Wan-Bissaka's gone to City. Interesting, that one. Yeah, Riqui Puig went to Man City from West Ham. Yeah, of all teams he's at West Ham, but he's gone to City for £60.9 million. Yeah, like I said, yeah, that's all good and everything. Actually, whilst I was on there, I should have went to my deals. Yeah, wait. I think I could have just, yeah, my club. Okay, so let's talk about the deals I've actually done in this transfer window. So as you see right there, you've probably seen some of them already right now. Some of them we had to do swap deals, obviously players that I'm not really wanting anymore or whatever. So I've had to do that and obviously offer money as well to get these players. But this guy, we'll talk about first. Thomas Velasco, a 20-year-old right winger. He can play left wing as well. Argentinian. We've got him on a £45,000 a week contract. Excuse me, as you see there on his first 6 stats, incredible. What a player for 20 years old, actually incredible. We'll probably go through his stats and all that in a bit when I show you who I've bought and what my team's looking like. But yeah, brilliant player. But 80 million, is it worth it? I don't know, we'll find out, of course. But he just seemed good. All his stats just stood out. I thought, you know what, I need a really decent right wing / left wing, or I need a left winger really, but this guy can play both, so I thought, why not, you know? So that's all good. And then this guy Frimpong, we bought him from Barcelona for 29.1 million plus Aurelio Buta, who was my main right back, 29 years old. So I thought, you know what, let's just get a younger version, not incredibly more younger, but still 25-year-old Frimpong. Seemed like a decent player, stats wise, as you see there on the first 6 stats, not too bad, of course. Has that special something, as it said, so you know, like I said, could be a good player, so hopefully he will. Enriquez, we bought this guy, KO, is it KO? Oh, Chow. Yeah, we'll just call him Enriquez anyways. We bought him for, what is it, 17.3 million plus. Lecoq has gone the other way as well. If you remember, Lecoq was my main CDM, but he's gone the other way. So this guy is valued at 29 million. He's on 50 grand a week at our club, 82 rated, and a player that just stood out for me again. I thought, why not? So I'll get him. Obviously the biggest transfer that's left is Thiago Moraes. As you may remember, if you've been on my channel for at least the last season or 2 that we played with the Dons, been actually a fan favourite. I think he's actually been really good, or should I say manager favourite. I've actually generally liked him, but with Rivero's coming in and Eduardo Cunha came in, you know, decent strikers, 2 young brilliant strikers, and of course we've got Adeyemi. 3 brilliant strikers. I don't really need him at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I had him on loan last season, but I didn't want to go on loan. I wanted to get the money for him and get him out of the club, you know. as much as I like him, but yeah. But anyway, he's gone for £40 million, so a lot of money being recouped there, especially the 80 million we spent on Velasco. So he went, so you know, he's only valued at 30 million, but he went for 40. I originally got offered, I think, 36.7 million, but I then tried cheekily to get 40, and it worked. Simple as that. So that's all good anyways. Then we've got this guy Maldonado, who is just a random young, as you see there, he's just obviously generated in the game, from Borussia Dortmund. £4.8 million plus. Nico Gonzalez gone the other way. Like I said, 22 years old, 81 overall, 26 million is worth, and those 6 ratings, you know, attribute, should I say. Decent player, it seems like. So yeah, I thought I'd get him. So we've done him. Then we've got Timothy Parent, who finally left. He was on loan at West Ham last season. He's gone to Nice for £15 million. Again, surplus to requirements. I've got right backs anyway, so I thought cashing him, so I did. We've got Morato here, £13.5 million. He's gone to Preston at all teams. Preston, which is pretty incredible to be fair. But he's gone for £13.5 million, so I'm happy with that. Karlovac, you know, he was on loan last season, so you might not remember much of this guy. But the 21-year-old has gone for £7.4 million to Velasco. So you know, got cashed in on him. Mendoza gone to Bournemouth for £5 million. Again, another youngster, as you see here, first 6 attributes. Decent little player, but yeah, got rid of him anyways. Madrazo, again, £4.6 million to PSV. Again, another decent player, but he just wasn't performing for me. And he was on loan again last year, but didn't come back with any improved stats. So that's all good. So from Madrazo, we obviously moved on to Warren Bondo. Yeah, £3.5 million he went from. So yeah, Madrazo went for 4.65. Bondo, £3.5 million. He finally went to FC Utrecht. Is it Utrecht? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. But yeah, he finally went. Very loyal player. This guy is, like, for me, is a good player. For the stats he's got, you know, he's not all that. But for me, he played really well. Honestly, I love playing with Bondo, but his attributes weren't improving. Literally, wasn't growing. So I thought, just get him out of the club. As simple as that. There's just no point keeping players that just ain't going to improve. So that was that. Amaral, another young winger who had a lot of potential, but I thought I'd get rid of him. He gone for 3.4 million to Brentford. So he went there. He's on £28,000 a week as well. Jeez, again, another player that, you know, was a good player. I didn't mind him, but again, it wasn't improving. So he went. Another youngster went out on loan. He's gone to Ajax, just some young goalkeeper. Agostino's gone out on loan again. I had to recall him back. Actually, he was on loan to Birmingham. I had to recall him back because I needed to give him another contract. Otherwise, he would have been out of contract by the time he came back. So, you know, I was going to let him go on permanent, but you know, I thought I'd give him another year to another club, see if he can improve a little bit more. And there you go. So, and he came through the academy, so it'd be nice to have an academy player do well as well. So, but yeah, he went to FC Cologne. Menezes, another young player, CDM, £9.5 million this guy is worth on a £14,000 weekly wage. He's gone out on loan to Valencia. He was on a 2-year loan at Villa, obviously done alright there, but his stats haven't improved so much. But at 21 years old, I've given him another chance to have another year out of Valencia. Hopefully he can improve and we might be able to keep him. I don't know, I don't know, I probably should have kept him to see what he's actually like playing with, but yeah, I don't know, just, you know, can he improve any more? I don't know, hopefully he can. But anyway, he's gone there. Baron, another youngster, he's gone out on loan to Sociedad for another season. This guy seems alright, he does seem generally alright, and I was going to let him go, to be honest, on a permanent. Valued at £10.5 million, could have been a good little bit of money in the pocket, but I thought I'd give him another chance again. Obviously this guy, as I did mention earlier, I think I did, because obviously Jonathan David's gone from Liverpool to Palace, and that's why I mentioned this. We've got obviously Jonathan, another Jonathan. Lemire, the French 19-year-old centre back, is valued at £20 million. This guy recently actually agreed a new contract as well. He was on, like, I think 1900. Now he's on 6,700. He only wanted that, so I was like, oh, okay, you can have that then. So he went up to that. But decent centre back he seems, but he needs more experience again, and he's in the Premier League with Palace, so I can then keep a close eye on him, and hopefully he can perform well if he gets games. Hopefully. So there you go. We've got Marinatos, another youngster, he's gone out on loan to Sheffield United. Again, another player that I could potentially keep an eye on whilst he's out on loan. in the Premier League, so that's all good. Messina, another player's gone out on loan. He's gone to Sporting CP. So yeah, that's that. Bowman, again, yeah, I actually bought him. I got him as a free agent this summer, but I've let him go on loan to Leicester because I want him to get him games. He's not going to get any here. This guy called N Vojt, if that's how you pronounce it, 19-year-old centre back. Again, got him for free. This is probably the best free agent I've had so far in this window. Valued at £30.5 million, 81 rated. Seems like a good player, so I got him in. I'm going to keep him though, not let him go on loan. I don't think I am, unless I change my mind, I don't know. So yeah, and that's that. So there you go, there are all the transfers so far with buying and selling. So let me know what you think in the comments, if they're actually decent signings or not. So yeah, so just to go onto the squad quickly though, just to go quickly through this bit. So as you see here, so I've got 45 players overall. This is obviously including players that are out on loan. And it's a lot of players. Even one of my friends actually said that I have too many players in the squad, but I like to keep youngsters, and if I think they're going to do alright, I'm not going to sell them, you know what I mean? Or if I do, I also try and get a profit. But yeah, it doesn't look great when having 5 goalkeepers, but I actually recently promoted these two, I think, yeah, it was these two from the youth academy. They seemed really good in terms of their stats as they were coming through. They seemed alright. I think it was this guy who looked better. It doesn't look all that, but yeah, you had him, then you had this guy. So yeah, I don't know. I was just hoping to obviously, like I said, I want youth academy players. I'd like to have that, if I could. But yeah, so and then we've got Hope, of course. He's my main second goalkeeper. I think I'll be letting this guy. I've got him on loan list. I think he's going on loan as well. So 3 keepers on loan. Which is incredible. And then we've got this guy who actually got on a free agent as well, Ludovic Morel, 18-year-old French goalkeeper. Looks pretty cool. Look at that, 18 years old, not from an academy. He's 10 ratings more than the other two, or 11 for one of them. But yeah, so decent, obviously. So yeah, we've got 3 left backs. Of course, we've got Ludwig, one of my new left backs. I don't think actually I showed you this guy. I don't know if I did, but I got him on a free agent anyways. He's obviously a better cover. I've got him on loan list as well, so if I have to call him back, I will call him back if he goes out on loan. And then centre backs, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 centre backs, got 1 out on loan, so I've got 4 overall, which is fine. I can switch them about here and there, so I'm happy with that. 3 right backs again, 1 out on loan, or 4 right backs, sorry, 1 out on loan. Could be 2 with Moraes looking to go out on another season-long loan as well. And then Frimpong, Costa and Duran be my main right backs. Got a few CDMs here, as you see. I've got 4 of them. Obviously, let one of them definitely go. Sayers went to Ajax. I think Fulham on the permanent, so he went finally. Got 2 on loan and then 2 to keep here, so that's all good. And centre mids, I'm looking to add another centre mid or 2 with Kone as well, potentially going. I've actually transfer listed Kone, valued at £20 million. A nice bit of money I could get for him. But I haven't really got anyone on the radar that I really want to add in that position. So yeah, so hopefully I can add to the squad there. So yeah, got all these. Obviously Babic, awesome player. Hopefully he can improve even more again for another season this year. Then we've got, what is it? We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 left wingers. Obviously 2 out on loan at the moment. So we've got this guy, Jensen Wells, who's valued at what? 30 million pounds, and seems like he's going to be a good player. He's got 1 more year on a 2-year loan that he's got at Real Betis at the moment, and looks like a good player. But at 30 million, you know that you got a good player when their price is going up. So but yeah, so that's that. Then right wingers, got quite a few of these, but it's fine. I've got a couple of them out on loan at the moment. I've got Villalba I want to sell, so I'm hoping to get rid of him. This guy, Lemire, 18 years old, he's £21 million he's worth. He's out on loan at West Ham, he's on his 2nd year. They've just come up to the Premier League, so I'll be able to see whether he gets games as well, so that's all good. But he looks like a real good talent. And then move on to strikers, whoops, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 strikers. 2 of them out on loan at the moment. Obviously let Moraes go, so that reduced that there. And yeah, so yeah. Decent squad. It is a decent squad. Still like to add at least 1 or 2 centre mids if I could, but we'll see. So yeah, that'll be all blabbing on about transfers, because that's what I always do in the first episode, of course, of the new season. So that's that. So our first game at Odyssey will be Everton who sit 8th, obviously, so at the start of the season. But we have them, then Southampton, and then Villa. That's what will be usually the 3 games that we play. But League Cup might pop up around here. If not, it'd be September, wouldn't it? I think it's September. But if not, only 2 games, because we've been recording for a good bit explaining about my transfers. I usually only do about 2 maybe, but we'll see. I might do all 3, but we'll see, like I said. So yeah, you know what, without further ado, we're going to go ahead with the first game. But actually, before we do, just announce France did win the World Cup as well. They actually beat Denmark in the final, I think it was. So that was interesting to see. But yeah, other than that, there's not really much else to say. So Everton for the first game of the season. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be a decent season. Hopefully it's going to be improvement. So the only obviously improvement is to win the league. But also, actually, just to mention, I know I've just done this twice now, but just to mention, in the office, so you know when you get your board expectations, one of mine is literally, so the high brand next continental success, it says I've got to reach the final of the Champions League in my first season. I mean, I doubt that's going to happen. It might, you never know, but Jesus Christ, reach the final of the Champions League in my first season in the Champions League. Just incredible how they've actually come out of that. I don't know. But yeah, so obviously I've got to win 10 home games this season, which should be, I guess, easy maybe, or alright at least. But yeah, I've signed 1 crucial player, which was Frimpong. No, that would have been Henrique. It does say midfielder, doesn't it? So yeah, so I've got to win the FA Cup apparently as well. So anyways, yeah, that's that for you. So on to Everton. Like I said, first game of the season at Goodison Park. Hopefully for a win, but we'll see, I guess. Come on. Oh! First real big chance of the game. Come on. Oh my. Can't score today. I don't know what it is. Jesus. No, I've had nothing. It's probably our second chance of the game, literally. Come on. Penalty. Jesus. That's his second that's a red card. That's his second. He's already on a yellow. How are you not got a red card for that? Their new signing Ravella, who actually I was going to sign at the start of the season. Wow. Okay, Kuhn's got a chance to finally score, but 60 minutes gone. Can we put our team 1-0 up finally? Can we do it? Come on, Kuna. Don't miss this. Okay, you go miss it. And for that, I will take you off because he's been poor. Jesus Christ, a chance to go 1-0 up. Go on. Oh my. Get back in. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh my. No way. No absolutely fucking way. There's nothing wrong. It's a great finish. Great ball in. Nothing wrong with it. But we have been absolutely all over them. When I say all over them, we've had about 5 decent chances. Doesn't sound like a lot, but we have been dominating. Possession as well. And they get that. Honestly, EA, FIFA, whatever, I hope this game changes. I really do. I say it all the time. It's just wrong when you dominate and dominate and dominate. This game, honestly, it's a disgrace. It's only first game of the season, I'm pissed off. Oh man. It's so hard to swallow. It really is. I know it's just a computer game, but it fucking is. Absolute all over them. Look at that, it just shows you everything. 1 attempt, 1 goal. I mean, honestly, absolutely pathetic this game. It is ridiculous. Dominate, possession, everything. Possession actually might be in their favour, we'll just see. No, it still stays as mine, okay. Only had 100 passes on the dot, but we were better side. 10 shots compared to their 6. On target of them, must have been at least 5, right? Let's just have a look. It's got to be at least 5. At least half of them, yeah. 5 on target. Honestly, I couldn't be any more all over Everton. We were the better side, 100%. Okay, so on to our next game. We've got Southampton, who sit, obviously 14th. They lost their first game just like we did. We have to bounce back from that. obviously it's normal, you know, we have to bounce back from any game, but to lose like that, not happy at all. We dominated the game, completely dominated, you know, from start to finish. Oh, it is what it is. But anyway, obviously some news in terms of transfers though. We have, where have we let him go? If we just scroll all the way up to the top. Yep, so of course we let Leonardo Moraes, 19-year-old right back, he's gone out on loan to Osasuna, so hopefully get some games out there for this season. We've also loaned the players, right? I don't usually loan players, but we've got a loan to buy as well, so I've done that option. A player called Diego Delgado, whatever. He's on loan from Lyon, and we've got a deal in place for £9 million. It's not a lot, but he seems like a good player. And I wanted to loan him to see what he was about and if he's actually that good. Obviously he's on 33 grand a week. Obviously we've split the wages, so about £16,500 a week. So yeah, we've got him on loan, so that's all good. And that's the only transfers, obviously, just those two to announce so far. Of course, Hope looks to be going out on loan as well, one of my goalkeepers. And also, of course, Kone as well has been bidded, my centre mid. I think he's going to Dortmund for 27 million, something like that. So might be able to push last minute transfer for someone big for a lot of money, hopefully, to replace Kone. So, but other than that, yeah, that's the transfers done for now. So yeah, on to the next game. Southampton at home, first home game of the season. Let's see if we can do this, and hopefully we do get the 3 points here. So let's see what we can do. Come on, Velasco. Yes! His first goal for me in his debut first start for me. Obviously, he came on for a few minutes against Everton and he's got the goal. Our first goal of the season. It's Velasco, the £80 million signing. And he's really good. I like him. I really do. He actually feels really good playing with as well. Cuts in nicely there. He's got the space. There you go. Bam. In the corner. 1-0. Don't know what my defence is doing, to be really honest. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, I don't know what to say. 1-1. That's all I can say. It really is all I can say. It's just, there's nothing to say to it. It just isn't. I mean, just look at it. He just sprinted that left side and then just a ball straight in. I think Agu's got to be doing better. Let's be honest here. He's right in front of the ball. But yeah, 1-1. All over him again. But just can't seem to kill games off. Oh, go on. I don't know, I'm not scoring. I really don't. Really don't. We've absolutely dominated both games I've played. It's shocking. I've got to do this again. Absolutely shocking. This game is literally one of the worst games I've ever played. I'm being honest as well. It is one of the worst games I've ever played. It really is. I've dominated both Everton and Southampton. I've got one goal out of two full 90 minutes. 180 minutes. It's shocking. It's shocking how this game has been built. I'm serious as well. I'm so, in my words, fucking serious. This game is shocking. I can't be dominant any more dominant. I literally can't. Possession wise, everything, shot wise. I didn't have a lot of shots to be fair. I had 12 as it says there. Possession, you see there, 62%. I literally was all over them. 12 shots. So overall 7 of them on target. Absolute dominating. It's not because of how I'm finishing. It's not. Literally, some of the shots have been outstanding. Just won't go in. Just will not go in. Still looking for that first win. That's all I can say. Okay, so I've decided I'll do the third game. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. If it is too long, I apologise. But we'll go ahead with the third game. Sorry. 1 point from the first 2 games. Not good at all. It's just not good. But some good news though. Just to go on to it. As you see, right, well, it was there on the screen. We have bought some. We bought a couple, I think we have. So just to quickly go onto it before we play our next game. So we've let Hope go out on loan. He's gone on loan to Napoli. So I think I told you guys that. I think I did. Ludwig, again, our young left back, gone to Hertha Berlin on loan. So that's all good. We bought this guy. So I've sold Kone for 27 million. So that helped out with a bit more funds in the bank. We've sold him, so we had to add another player. Obviously it says there he's CDM, but we're going to change him to centre mid hopefully. It says 73 weeks, which hopefully ain't going to be that long. If I can give him some games, he might get some better performances in, he might develop better. But £57.5 million was spent on him. He's a decent CDM, Spanish, bought from Roma. I thought why not, and if I can change him, it'll be good to play in the midfield there. So he can play centre mid. It says CDM and centre mid, so I'm not really sure why it sort of does that. But then when you go put him in, what I mean is when you put him into the team, it then comes with a red sort of exclamation mark, as if to say, well, he doesn't play there, even though that's one of his positions. I know it's not his main one, but I don't know why. But anyways, but yeah, Kone, as you see there, he went for 27 million. He's now on £51,000 at Borussia Dortmund. So he's gone, and yeah, that's it. So, but no offer for Villalba yet, my right winger, as I'll just show you right now if I can get to it. But yeah, this guy. So Villalba, he hasn't obviously gone yet, but £26 million still waiting, so hopefully cash in on him and get him gone out of the club, because I don't need him. Simple as that. But we've also got this guy as well. Don't know why he didn't pop up. I'll have a look in a bit again. But Rafa Cano, 19-year-old right back, looked pretty good. Free agent, valued at 9 million. He's on a 25 grand a week contract. Quite a bit for a 19-year-old, especially I haven't really used him, obviously. But yeah, just I don't know. But I put him on loan, so hopefully get him on loan in games out somewhere else. But also yeah, so yeah, I don't know why is it there, or I don't know, when I went, yeah, look, it's not. Yeah, it's not there. I've just literally bought him. It should really be here. It's not really come up. I don't know, is he further down here or something, or what? Nope. Okay, so obviously usually it goes from the bottom is your first sort of transfer, and this is your recent. So you're recent to you're not recent, So I don't know what's happened there, but he didn't come up for some reason, whatever. But anyways, on to that game. We've got Villa the last game. Hopefully we can get the 3 points here. We really do. It's not been a great start to the season, but keep our heads up high and hopefully we can get the points here and then get rolling. So let's see what we can do against Villa. Go on, Riveros is there for 1-0. It's a simple goal. It's a simple start, simple as that. And I would like to say fully deserves. It's only been 6 minutes. It's been ours so far, patiently building the ball up, and Riveros is there to get his first goal of the season. I started him instead of Kuna today because even though Kuna on paper he's a better player and obviously had a better season last year, but Kuna's not been doing great, so I thought give Riveros a start, and he's there, and there you go. So he gets the goal, 1-0. There you go. He's in. Go on, Riveros. Yes! 2-0. Finally get 2 goals in one game. Finally. I know it's only been 3 matches, but Jesus. We've been the better side in all 3, honestly. Deserving these goals. And Riveros creates space, and it's his second goal of the game. Maybe he's showing me something. He's like, you know what? Come on. Start me instead of Kuna. But yeah, good finish. Good play. Opens up space there. 2-0. Oh, go on. Riveros is there for a hat-trick. It is 3-0 inside 30 minutes. And Velasco does brilliant there. My new right winger. 20-year-old Argentinian. I'm not even going to lie. It reminds me of Messi. Moves so quick and just very agile. Look at this. Just the ball kept to his feet and then just a little rolling. And Riveros is there to tap it in for his 3rd goal of the game. Already a hat-trick in his first start for me as well. And there you go. Game practically finished. So I'm just standing there. Well, when I say just standing, I'm defending perfectly. There's not even any gaps. No, seriously, there's not any gaps. Obviously, the replay will probably show different. Yep, always does. But don't see what's wrong with it. I've just stood my ground. Players are there in the way as well. Yeah, there's a tinish gap, but yeah, should be a block. Should be a block. Don't see what Palmar's doing wrong. Well, I don't know why he's doing all like that, but yeah, 3-1. There you go. We'll go on Horvat. That's it. Go on, that's it. 4-1. A roll in from Horvat, and there you go. Here's Riveros' 4th goal of the game. You know, we get that 3-goal lead back. Still disappointing we ain't got a clean sheet again. But there you go, 4-1. It's a fantastic finish. Go on, Delgado. Oh, he scored. Delgado, who's on loan at my club, has just scored a literal rocket into the top corner there. And to be fair, it's very rusty, don't feel as great, but it's a random touch and then just had a shot, blocks off, get a bit lucky obviously, and just absolutely smashed it. I thought, I'm hitting this. So right top corner, 5-1. It's only his like 5th or 6th touch in terms of literally in that space there. And he's actually rocketed the ball into the top corner. What a debut. It's a decent victory. It's a 5-1 thrashing over Villa at Villa Park as well. Riveros with 4 goals, obviously, you know, got a hat-trick, decent stuff. And yeah, what a game for Riveros. He probably will start next game maybe, I don't know. Yeah, awesome, honestly, great result, and it's a good bounce back. You know, lost the first game, drew the second, which was so frustrating, both of those games, and then win this one. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And Delgado gets a debut game, a debut goal in his first, well, his debut game, as you say, debut. But yeah, Riveros though, 4 goals, brilliant to start for Coonan today. Has a great game. And there you go. Couldn't really be, you know, any more proud actually. It's a brilliant comeback in terms of the first 2 games we played. So yeah, happy with that. 5-1. It's a big 3 points. Okay, so that is going to be all from your boy Sneebles in this episode. Excuse me. It's probably been a long episode. If it has, apologies. But at the same time, if you like that, then it's all good, I guess. But it always is usually long for the first episode of the new season, because obviously I like to get transfers in and show you guys who are bought and how my team is looking and blah blah blah. So you know, it's all good. So yeah, as you see right there, we're 10th at the moment. So 1 win, 1 draw, 1 defeat. So result in each of them, you know, each result. So you know, a win, draw, defeat. Is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. So I'm going to just accept it for now and just go along with it. So we just need to push on from this. Next game is West Ham at home, as I see right there on the 12th. So you know, still got a transfer window to finish off, which is fine. Hopefully get some offers for Villalba. If not, use him as a bait to hopefully maybe get someone else. I don't know. But yeah, so not much else to say. There really isn't much else to say. Hope you guys, of course, enjoyed that. You know, even though it was a terrible defeat in our first game, obviously losing 1-0, like literally just 1-0, then 1-1, then a massive 5-1. Simple as that. So only 1 goal conceded on all 3 games, so I'm fine with that. So 3 goals overall, not too bad really. But the Everton one, I feel we deserved more than that, at least a point if we had to. But Southampton, again, absolutely trounced them. Went 1-0 up, but then just blew it, you know, to draw 1-1. I don't really understand. I think we definitely deserve to win 100%. But yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, so just to show you before we do go off though, the Champions League. So as I see right there, we've got Inter Milan and Shakhtar in our group at the moment. So if I just go to view fixture, the other team is Genk. So yeah, Champions League debut, Inter Milan new group. Ain't gonna be that easy, but yeah, we'll do what we can do. It's as simple as that. It's our first game of the group stages against Inter Milan as well, so it's not an easy test. But we've got West Ham, like I said, first, to hopefully get another Premier League win. So back-to-back Premier League wins, hopefully, and then start our Champions League journey against Inter Milan. And then literally only a few days later, we've got Arsenal. So ain't easy at all. So there's a lot of resting during this season, just like the Europa League. Really, it's the same sort of thing. We've got Cardiff, of course, in the Carabao Cup at home, so we'll be playing that a weak side against them. So I'm not bothered about that as much, but obviously I'll try and win it, of course. But obviously if we have a weaker side, players that don't play much basically, be out in that. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. So I hope you guys, of course, enjoyed this. As always, leave a like, of course, and subscribe, much appreciated. And thank you guys for the support and help me get to 400 subs, much appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. So until then, take care and peace.